also record. I will upload the recording to YouTube. For yesterday's recording, I will release it later for you, Keiko, right? Okay.
I ask permission to record, let's say.
Wait. So how do I give you that permission? I would allow recording for you. Okay, there you go. Okay, now Jolene, one thing about recording, it puts a lot of burden to the PC. Right? So if your PC, you notice that PC is slowing down, just stop the recording and I'll just pass you my recording later. Okay?
Can.
But if it is not heavy, then well, good for you. Okay. So now, guys or ladies, we'll be talking about OChem. OChem this year, 2020 O-level, is gone. Why? Because of CB. Okay. I'm not sure whether that's a good news or not. This is basically 30% of the curriculum for pure chemistry and 25% of the curriculum for Jolene combined chemistry. So again, this O-level, they just cut away OChem totally. It's a very big chunk of topic. My guess is that they will not cut this for 2021. That's your O-level. That's my guess. And today, the bulk of our study is OChem, right? If you study well today, you will find that OChem to be easy and you would like to score there a lot. That's the purpose of today, right? So one more time, if you find it hard, you don't understand, go ahead and ask me, right? Immediately, right? Okay, so one more time, guys, we are assuming that OChem will happen for you. I think it's a reasonable assumption, right? For electrolysis, Keiko, I will do something with you separately because electrolysis is not part of the combined curriculum. Right, so OChem. So let me confirm, both of you have not done organic chemistry, yes?
Yeah, haven't done.
Right, good. So maybe your teacher will start at January, maybe you'll start at February, maybe at March, but hopefully not too late. It's a big chunk, right? So OChem goes something like this. Whoa, okay. I draw this carbon. Why do I draw the carbon? Forehand. Why do I draw the oxygen? Two hand. And why do I draw the hydrogen? One hand. Okay, I'll invite Keiko. Maybe you have some answers.
Because carbon 4 valence electrons.
All right, which is what you call group 4, right? Group 4.
Yeah, the oxygen is group 6.
Group 6, right? And then this is, well, you can call it group 1, I guess, huh? Group 1. So 4 valence, right? You say 4 valence, 6 valence, and this is 1 valence.
Then that means like the number of bonds they will have. Yeah, it's associated with the number of valence electrons they have, I guess.
Correct. Because everybody will be happy, so to speak. Everybody will be happy when they achieve 8. But in hydrogen's case, 2. 2, right? 2. Now, Jolene, does this make sense? If it doesn't make sense, you must tell me immediately, because if not, you will suffer. C is not happy. He only has 4 valence, so he wants to have 8. The only way to do that is to share with, well, 4 other electrons. That's the way for carbon to be happy. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
All right, good. Then oxygen, I'll repeat the same thing. Oxygen is group 6. Therefore, he has 6 valence electrons. He is happy only when he has 8. So the only way to do that is to share 2. Share 2. So happy again. Now hydrogen, only 1 valence. He will be happy when he has 2. And therefore, he will need to share 1. All this makes sense, Jolene?
Yes.
Keiko?
Yeah.
Right. Now, then my next question is this correct or is this not correct? Correct or not correct is really happy or not happy, right? So now I'll give you an example of something which is definitely not correct, okay? Definitely not correct. So I'm going to erase this first. Okay. So start with visual. This is the example of something which is like correct. Because this C is definitely going to be happy. That's the reason. This O is definitely going to be happy. This H is definitely going to be happy. Now, let me give you something which is obviously wrong. Keiko, why is this just wrong?
It only has 1 valence electron. It's unable to share 2.
I cannot even share 2. That's what you're saying, right? So this is just wrong, right? And even if he can, he's probably going to be unhappy about it. Probably.
Yeah.
So that's wrong. This is not, now wrong means this will not happen at all. In reality, in our life, if we can actually see hydrogen doing this thing, hydrogen will never do that, right? So even though we are memorizing this rule, actually it happens like that one in the molecular scale. Hydrogen will never do that. Now let me show you something which is also obviously wrong. Now, Jolene, why is this, well, wrong? Cannot.
Yes, only one valence, and then in order to be happy, it needs two. So
Two more. But he's
yeah.
only, well, in the sense of sharing one more. So he is not happy, right? He's not happy.
Yeah.
And therefore, this cannot happen. Just as simple as that, right? Visually, you see this, or you know something's wrong. Okay. So now, why is this wrong? Keiko?
It won't fill up the
Same thing lah. Okay, I need 4. I only have 3. Not happy. Same thing. So this kind of visual cue should be immediate to you when you do OChem. Right? What is right? What is wrong? What is wrong? What is right? Is this right? Is this wrong? Now, let me show you something which is less obvious and tell me whether this is right or wrong. Happy or not happy? Let's start with Jolene. Okay, this is O and the 2 hand I put like that. Okay, it is okay or not okay?
That one is 2 valence shell, right?
Not 2 valence shell. The valence of O is always 6, but this is not the shell. This is the electron he's sharing with other people. Sharing basically means, this is his electron. So his electron is the dot 6, right? But he shares 2 more with whoever is here. There's somebody here, somebody here, right? So the question is this happy or not?
No.
No, it is happy. Why? Why is this happy? Because again, 2 hands, right? 2 hands means he is sharing 2 more electron, there's the charge, with some other guy here.
Then he'll have 2 for the valence shell.
No. The valence shell is here. This is the valence. This is his valence. His valence means his outer shell. He originally has 6. Then he has shared 2 more. He has 2 more from some other guy here. So in total, he has 6 and 2 which is 6 plus 2 in total. That's what it means. That's what it means, right? So one more time. This guy, this O, this is not the valence, right? The valence is dot, 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 and then here, 6, right? 6. 1 here, 1 here. Share with some other guy here and some other guy here. And so this guy is happy, and this guy is happy or not happy?
Happy.
Happy. Good. And so this is allowed. Visually, this is okay. So I'm gonna write that down for you guys. Okay. Visually, this is totally okay, right? Totally okay. Because he is okay. Right? He is really, really okay. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, you probably have not seen this before. Maybe yes, maybe no, but know that this is happy. Now, some other thing which is not very obvious, like for example, ding, 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 ding. Right, so Keiko, I draw here 2C. So both the C must be happy. If one is not happy, cannot. Right, so this double C, happy or not happy?
Happy?
Yeah, and you are right. Why is that so?
That the shell is full.
Yep. So this C has 4, share 4, happy lah. This C has 4 and then share 4, also happy. No, it's happy. Right. And one more time. Visually, you can see it as the hands lah. This hand is partially the left C, partially the right C. I see this C, I see 4 hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. I immediately know he's gonna be happy. I see this C also 4 hand. I immediately know he's going to happy. What I'm trying to say is this hand is like it belongs to him and it belongs to him also. You can count both sides. So both happy. Right. Now, Jolene, clear first or not?
Yeah, clear.
Right. So now I'm going to draw something more complicated and tell me whether, well, everything is happy or not. Okay, so I'll start with C4H10. C4H10 is what you did just now. You have never seen it before, but well, C4H10. So at this point, can you tell Keiko everybody is totally not happy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right. So now I'm going to expand now. So tap, 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 tap. Wow, so many hands. But look at this for a while. Do they look happier?
Yes?
Yes.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Both of you are absolutely correct. Because you notice that every C has 4 hands. So they are very likely to be happy. The question is, they're having hand with who? That's the big question. You cannot just have a hand and nobody else is at the end. You must have a hand with somebody else, right? So Jolene, well, what should I put here then? What?
H.
Oh yeah, H. Okay, right. I'm gonna put H, right? You know what? Because the formula is C4H10, right? Don't know what that is, but C4H10. So putting H seems reasonable. Now look at this H. Is this H happy or not, Jolene?
Yes.
Oh, happy, yeah, because all he needs is one. So he's sharing this one with C. If I want to draw it properly, then this is the H. This is the X from the C. Oh yeah, the H is very, very happy. Very, very happy. So now, Keiko, I have 9 more empty spaces. What should I fill them with?
It's all hydrogen.
All right. OH, 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 OH. So Jolene, can you just confirm that the H's do amount to 10 lah?
Yeah.
Right. So now the big question is what? What's the big question? Is everybody happy? That's the big question. What's the big question, Jolene?
Is everybody happy?
Very good. That is the big question that you should be asking. And therefore, well, what's the answer?
Yes.
Cool. And therefore, C4H10 exists. That's what it means. C4H10 exists. Can happen one, always happen one. He is a very happy thing. Now, what does this mean? What does this mean in OChem? In OChem, it means maybe C4H9 does not exist. Maybe, right? Maybe. That's what it means basically. So C4H9. Now, I am going to invite both of you to try to draw C4H9 and to see for yourself that it's very hard to exist, right? It's very hard to exist. So here's Jolene's space and here's Keiko's space. Okay, guys, please try to draw C4H9. See what happens or not. Make all of them happy, please, if you can. Right? So what's the big question? Is everybody happy? Can you make everybody happy with C4H9?
No.
Right? Jolene say no and tell me where the problem is, Jolene.
With the last C.
The last C, having only 3 hands. But there you go. So like, what is this, man? I am not happy. Same thing with you, right, Keiko? Like, what is this, man? I am not happy. Right? So to make it a simple start, C4H9 does not seem to exist. It seems impossible to exist. Clear first, Jolene and Keiko, what's the reason?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so again, C4H10 exists. Very nice. Everybody happy. C4H9, I cannot make it happen. But this is the interesting part. I'm going to now ask you to draw C4H8, right? And then don't erase this one. Just do it in the other space that you have. Try to draw and make C4H8 happen if you can. Okay, I have to make some space for Jolene. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna make some space for Jolene. Okay, you can draw up there, right? You can draw. Okay, Jolene can draw up here, but try to make C4H8 happen happily. So for Keiko, if you are stuck, look at the possible options lah. Look at the possible options, which is I already hinted. The possible options are currently this, and that. Maybe you can kind of mix and match from the possible option to make it, to make everybody happy lah. Okay, I see 8 H's, but I'm not seeing happy C lah, right? Happy C for both of you. So I'm guessing that both of you are stuck. Are you trying something here? All right, trying something. So again, the hint goes like this. The hint goes like this. I mean, you can try that guy. Maybe that will help solve some problem. Maybe. Again, guys, try this, guys. See whether it can solve the happiness problem or not. Jolene, don't erase everything. It's not good to erase everything. Undo.
Okay.
Undo. Okay, well, okay. The undo is going to be long. undo. Okay, play around here. Okay, don't erase stuff. Don't restart things. Play around from here. Play around. You can erase some, but don't erase all, please. I mean, the 4C is going to be there. The 8H is going to be there. So just rearrange to make everybody happy. Right? So they call this a double bond, right? They call this a double bond because there's two bonds, double bond. Again, Jolina, I am asking you to try double bond. I'm asking you to try double bond. But again, make sure that everybody's happy lah. Make sure that everybody's happy. Interesting, Keiko, interesting. Okay, got it. Okay. Now, let's look at Keiko's first. Okay, Jolene, let's look at Keiko's first. So all the H's are obviously happy. Can I confirm, Keiko and Jolene, there's only 8 H's? Yes? 8 H's?
Yes.
Right, 8, so can count. Now, let's check the C one by one, see whether they are all happy or not. The first C is happy or not, Jolene, you check? Happy or not?
Yes.
Okay, happy. Second C?
Yes.
All right, happy. Third C?
Yes.
Right, because why? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Fourth C?
Yes.
Happy. Oh, all right, Jolene. No, Keiko. That means Keiko, according to Jolene, you have actually made everybody happy in C4H8. Very interesting. Very good. And you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. Now, Jolene, do something similar to that. Make everybody happy. Right. Now, you can erase stuff. Just don't erase everything. Right? Sometimes to make somebody happy, you have to erase something sometimes. Yeah, currently there are 8 H's.
Eight.
There are 8 H's. Okay, so Keiko, while waiting, because you need to do more, right? Keiko, This is the next challenge. Next challenge. Find another arrangement of C4H8. Another arrangement of C4H8 which will make everybody happy. So this is the first arrangement. You're successful. Find a second arrangement for C4H8. Now for Jolene, I will help with you. So every H, okay, currently H is 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay, great. So H, very easy to make happy, right, Jolene? Very, very easy. Let's check the C. So this guy happy or not?
Yes.
Good. This guy?
Yes.
Good. This guy?
Yes.
This guy?
Yeah.
Good, good. Actually, you gotten everybody happy, right? Copy or no copy, you know that all of them are happy. So it's valid lah. It's valid. You understand?
Yeah.
Right. So now the task with you is the same thing. Find another arrangement of C4H8 where everybody can be happy. Can be happy. so find another arrangement.
Right on the right side.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we need a lot of space. As you can tell, this subject will start visually. Will start visually. Oh, don't erase. Undo. R.
Can I
So,
ask something related?
yes, Keiko, please.
Is air and atmosphere a Sec 4 topic or Sec 3 topic?
Which one? Sorry.
Air and atmosphere.
It depends on the teacher because air and atmosphere is a little bit independent of other topics, so she can cover it anywhere and anyhow. Why do you ask?
No, cause my school already teacher advice. My friends from other schools, they haven't learned yet. So I was just wondering.
Yeah. That's normal. That's normal because it's not very dependent on other topics. Very normal. Very normal. However, it is not exactly the hardest thing, the hardest topic if you can memorize, which it seems that you can do it well. Now, what I'm trying to say is that it probably wouldn't bother you much, I think. Probably. Whereas this topic, if you try to memorize, it's gonna be suffering lah. Yeah, I mean better understand. But for the air and pollution, you read yourself also you understand. I mean, just memorize things. Right. Any other question?
No.
Right. So now let's look at your second option. So we are doing a lot. For Jolene, try to avoid using too much double bond first. Okay, undo. Okay. The double bond might be a bit overkilling it, right? Just do one double bond first and find another arrangement, right? Find another arrangement. So Keiko, the interesting thing is that this and this two is actually exactly the same. They just flip. Can you see it?
Okay.
Yeah, not that you're wrong, but what I'm trying to say is probably you have to make it very unique so that they are different. You cannot just flip here and there, right? This counts as about the same. Right, change something, right? Change something, just a small thing, see whether you can. Okay, for Jolene, again, don't overkill on the double bond. Just stick with one double bond first. Just stick with one double bond first. Yeah, don't overkill the double bond. Okay, so Jolene, I think you get 8 H's, right? Yeah, and every H is happy and every C is also happy. So good job. So far clear, Jolene?
Yeah.
All right. But here's the but. But very interestingly, this is very visual. This and that is actually the same thing. Do you know why?
Because the double bond is just moved to the
move to the end. Maybe you can say that from one end to one end.
Like
Or,
keeping it.
good. Or I'll put it this way. It's just like I flip like that only, right? One is like that. I flip like that. Then actually, if you think about it, they are the same. And molecules can just flip like that. It's just like a thing. Just flip like that. So when I flip the first one, I'll become the second one. That means the first one and second one is the same thing. Can you accept that?
Yes.
So now for Jolene and for Keiko, I will now show you what can be said different. Okay, now, so you have to know what is the same and what is different. So congratulations for finding the same thing. That happens in exam, right? Now let me show you a different thing, right? Observe, observe. I still start with 4C. I will start with one double bond only, but now I put it here. There you go. Right? And this definitely guarantees it to be different. I will have to just fill in the H lah, but this guarantees it to be different. Do you understand why? If you don't understand, just give it a try. Just give it a try. Adjust your second one and give it a try. Right? So for Keiko, I think you make this happy. Yeah, everybody's happy lah. Right? So Keiko, visually, there is no other way to do that. Visually, can you see that they are no longer the same?
They are no longer the same.
Yeah, the first option here, it can no longer be the same as the second. They are now actually different. Okay, again, this is visual. Can see or cannot see. Are you comfortable or are you not comfortable?
Can see, can see.
Okay. So clear lah, clear. And later on for our information, there is no other possible arrangement lah. There's no other possible arrangement. This is the two main differences lah of C4H8. Okay, so now for Jolene, just checking, all the H's are 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're all happy. And this C, happy or not?
Yes.
This C?
Happy.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
And this one happy. All right, so same thing lah. Okay, now here's the most interesting thing, right? So your drawing is a little bit different from Keiko's drawing, right? So even though your first drawing is now different from the second drawing, I still have a question for you lah. Your second drawing and Keiko's second drawing, are they the same or are they different?
The same. But it's just...
You say the same. Okay, Jolene says the same. Keiko say?
Same.
Right, and you are both correct lah, because all I have to do is just flip like that, and then they'll be the same, right? Just up and down flip. Right. Now what does this mean? That means your visual, both your visual are fine. You can imagine things. There is no other way to explain this kind of thing rather than to imagine and seeing it. Make sure you use your visual ability a lot when we first learn OChem. Again, let me say this. Make sure that you use it a lot. You may think of chemistry as not visual. Wow, OChem is very visual. Very, very visual. If you like visual, good for you. Right? Don't think that you have a problem. So now, any question first before we continue?
No.
Right, okay, good. So now don't erase first. I will now... Okay, please now erase your annotation. Okay, so now I'm going to introduce a slightly different feel, right? A slightly different feel to it, right? Okay. Now, the first thing I introduce you is C4H10, and I introduce you by drawing it. Like that, one, tap. Okay. This is, oh, sorry, C4H10. Now, your teacher will do something. Your teacher will do a shortcut. Now, this is a shortcut. A shortcut sometimes means you just draw the hand, you don't draw the H, people will understand that there is H there. But make sure you draw the hand, right? The shortcut applies to H only. Only H you can, so to speak, make invisible. It will make it easier to see. Can you accept that? This is a shortcut.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what happens when it's a dangling hand? What does that mean, Jolene?
It means that it's connected to
a H.
the H.
Yeah, but only H can be made invisible like this. Only H, right? Now, let me show you another shortcut so that when your teacher uses it, then you're comfortable. Here's another shortcut. Here's the first shortcut. And here's another shortcut lah. So the shortcut, the second one is CH3 sub CH2 sub CH2 sub CH3. Both of you, do you understand this shortcut or not?
Yeah.
Okay, good. How about you, Jolie?
Yes.
Now, which one do you prefer, Kiko?
The first one.
Right, good. Second, Jolie?
First.
Right. Now, at the start, prefer this one. Totally agree. After you're good at it, you can go here lah. You can go. Anyway, the exam will include this shortcut. But at the start, imagine, like totally imagine things. Okay, you cannot see it, draw it. Okay, so that's my advice for you. Don't treat this as memorizing. It's very, very, very dangerous lah. Okay, just a lot of suffering. Now that's your C4H10 and your C4H8. Okay, I'm going to draw using the shortcut. The first shortcut is like, so the C first, and then the double bond is here. Tup, tup. Now, spot my mistake, please. Spot my mistake, Keiko.
The last two C still need
One
some
more.
more. That one more, that one two more.
Oh, two more. Okay. Are you saying that I am now correct?
Yeah,
Okay. Jolene and
Yeah,
Keiko
yeah,
both check lah. Check. Can both agree first? Both agree first.
It looks correct.
Okay, good. Because every C is happy, the H is invisible, but like that. Now, what I'm trying to say is this: don't just follow your teacher because your teacher says correct. You already know why something is right and something is wrong. This in Sec 4. Okay. You have to check yourself, right? What happens if I do this?
It's wrong. That one got 5.
Yeah, and 5 is of course not good, right? So good. So those kind of thing helps you to be better lah. Now I will draw the second option. The second option is like that lah. Ting 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 ting. Now is this a proper shortcut?
No.
Right, very good. So a proper shortcut should include all the possible hands lah. So am I done?
No.
Right, like this.
And the third C also.
Right. Can I put the hand below, not on top?
I think it's the same thing.
Yeah, it is the same thing. So you can just imagine them flipping. So whether up or whether down, it's actually fine. It doesn't make any difference. So good job. Now, Jolene, do the second shortcut here just to get used to it. Keiko, do this one. So this one become what, and this one become what. Okay. Oh, both of you are using green now. Sorry.
I'll change to red.
No, it's okay. Sorry. Later. Sorry. So after you are done, check each other, and please confirm where the other is correct. After you're done. All right. So now check each other. Right. So is that your way of saying that both of you are correct? Is that?
Yeah.
All right. So Jolene thinks Keiko is correct, and Keiko, you think Jolene is correct. Is it okay?
Yes.
All right. And you are right. Both of you are correct. And just want to highlight a few things. Good job. Good job in using your visual ability, which is just see things. Like let's sum up the H just to make sure. There are 4 C's definitely, and the H is still 2 plus 1, 3 plus 2, 5, and plus 3, 8. So C4H8. 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 3 is also 8, C4H8. Even though they're arranged differently, they are C4H8. Right? Any questions so far on the shortcuts?
No.
Okay, good. So both of you are doing correctly. I will now declare that this is a family. This is another family. So when you cross family, you are really becoming different, right? Different families behave differently. So I will now call this family a weird name. I will now call this the family of alkane. And this is now the family of alkene. Just one difference. Alkane, alkene. This you have to memorize, but I hope it's not that hard. One more time. What does it mean to be part of the alkane family? There is no double bond. It's as simple as that. What does it mean to be part of the alkene family? You have double bond, no? As simple as that. Clear so far?
Yes.
Right. So now I'll now introduce you 2 more family just for introduction, and then we will close for what do you call that? Lunch. Alcohol. Now this is the alcohol that you know lah. We have been using alcohol a lot this year. Now this is the alcohol, and the other guy is so weird in name. It's so weird that I will have to ask you to repeat writing it. But before that, let's say it together with me. The 4th family is carboxylic acid. Repeat after me.
Carboxylic acid.
Right. Jolene? Jolene? How do you spell this guy?
Carboxylic acid.
Yep. And I'm going to erase that. Okay, you just look at it. I'm going to erase that, and you're going to just write that down by yourself because it's difficult. It's just difficult. Okay, I'm going to erase it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, please rewrite that in your respective space. Good, right. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something. Okay, no problem. No problem.
Acid.
Yep, there you go. All right, so carboxylic acid. Now, carboxylic acid might be a very weird name, but you know one of the member of the family. I will now just introduce you to one guy that you have been dealing with. This weird guy with this weird name, ethanoic acid. Jolene, have you heard about this guy before?
Only ethanol, the short form.
Ethanol. Yeah, ethanol will be belonging to this family. And ethanoic acid, which is a weird thing, will now belong to this family. So that's the member of the family. So you'll get introduced to this ethanol and ethanoic acid very, very quick. Right. So good job. Please erase your annotation first. Now I'll do a general introduction of these 2 family lah, the alcohol and the carboxylic acid, which is a very weird name. Now compared to the name, how you see them is like so much easier. So how do you identify alcohol? It's so easy. Look at this one. What letter do you see, Keiko?
OH.
Yep, and that is the visual identifier for alcohol. It looks like that. OH. It looks like that. That's the visual identifier of alcohol. Now let me draw for you an alcohol. Well, ta-da! There's the alcohol. There's the alcohol, the OH, right? You don't know why, but that is the alcohol. So I'm going to complete that. Okay, Jolene and Keiko, do a check, please. Is everybody happy or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Now, let me ask you a very specific question. Of course, the C is happy, all for hand. The H is invisible, except for this H. I intentionally draw this H because this H has to be present, is the identifier. The identifier, yeah? Now, is this O happy or not? Keiko.
Yes.
Hey, I only see one hand. How come he's happy?
Is the other one is connected to hydrogen.
Ah, very good. The other one is hidden. And don't ask me why. That's their habit. They just hide, but you understand that there is another hand. Jolene can accept?
Yes.
Right. So the OH is happy. Now, in your respective space, draw another version of this guy. Draw another version, which is different. Make sure everybody's happy. Okay. Oh, you're all using the double bond. Okay, you're marrying the alcohol family and alkene family. Okay, you can do that lah. Okay. Okay, I'm just saying that maybe you want to stick with one family first. Okay, don't marry the family first. Okay, but you can do that later on. Okay. So we are running short in time, so I'll just close this first by drawing for you the other possibility. Now notice when I draw, I don't settle with the hand first. I settle how many C first. Okay. And then the second thing I do is I put the identifier. So alcohol as an identifier. That's what identify him as an alcohol. So I will put it here, for example, OH. And then I finally complete the hands. Now check whether my hand is proper, please. Most excellent. All right, so I'm missing this one and I'm missing this one. Jolene can agree?
Yes.
Okay, now everybody's happy. Again, one more time. Please check. Is this all happy or not?
Yes.
All right, good. Jolene, can?
Yes.
Now, visually, why is this guy considered different from this guy? They are actually not the same. Why are they different?
Different arrangement.
True, but that's not the complete story because sometimes different arrangement can mean the same thing, which is to say you can flip until you get it, correct? Now, for this number 1 and this number 2, the only way to understand is to imagine. you cannot flip number 1 until you get number 2. You cannot do that. Number 1 and number 2 is therefore different. Same thing, you cannot flip number 2 into number 1. You cannot flip like that. You cannot flip like that. You cannot. You have to actually shift the OH, and shifting OH from first C to second C is considered something very new already because it doesn't happen easily. Whereas flipping happens very easily in the molecular world. Now, I'm giving you a lot of like theory, but do you understand it visually or not, Keiko?
Yeah.
All right, good. Jolene?
Yeah.
Right, so maintain this visual understanding. We will stop for lunch. We will meet at 2 p.m. Now, let me ask you, is this too heavy for you, Keiko?
No.
All right, good. How about you, Jolene?
No.
Right, good job. I'll see you at 2 p.m. Have a good rest and lunch, right?